that, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Return coming from the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a New England first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That's brought in by Miller. And he'll get it up to the 44.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Giants football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll get it up to the 27. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Going run again with Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Patriots get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure,
breaks through, and he might break away. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants will have a 1st down. They've got a man in motion. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Cut near the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. Brown now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now Brown on to send it away. Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's incomplete left side.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down up across the 30-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Option design here. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And that falls incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Brought in right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless.
Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That finds Miller complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's complete to Turner. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Caught by Miller. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the run. If you're fighting the good fight, you even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 9. He's got it. And he has the New England touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's going deep. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They go play action here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Patriots will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the feet.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Moss hauls it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Giants using their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got him, that's Moss. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Patriots get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life.
He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots parlay the interception into points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throw left side, complete. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it, still able to get that 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Go! Back now, pressure on its way. He's got it near the 8. He has the New York touchdown. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one complete to Turner. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 8. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Lions.
Running it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots boat racing them to the halftime locker room. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. He's going to throw this one. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Motioning the tight end now. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's trying another one deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10 now. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Brown now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
7-yard line.
They'll run. Jacobs reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Cut by Jacobs. And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Patriots will be backed up pretty deep to start the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now on 2nd and 10. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They go play action on 1st. He'll get this to Henry. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he'll work a little room down to the 29. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. They're throwing it. Brought in by Turner. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on a sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't. And you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Handoff now out of the gun. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. Brought in right side. They drop him with a big hit. And at least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throw left side, caught by Schultz. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and make...
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Look into the air here. That finds Jacobs, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. Working inside the red zone. He's got him, that's Moss. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Still sticking with the passing game. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. Let's go now. Alert!
Jacobs running behind center. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Patriots getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Patriots nearing their 6th win this season. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the...
And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So now a big moment for the Giants as they line up for 2. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Patriots make the play that should win them this game. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. The killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Caught by Miller. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any...